Hey everybody, welcome to the Solar Sister channel. It's your girl Solar Sister coming to you once again with another video. Today's video, as you see in the description, you see the title of the video, it says, Out with the old, in with the new. What are you talking about, Solar Sister? What do you mean out with the old, in with the new? Well, I came up with this title because yesterday I actually had a yard sale where I was getting rid of some of my material goods in preparation for my new life in um, the my country of repatriation. And as I was sitting there at the yard sale, that started rolling around in my head, out with the old, in with the new. I'm getting rid of old items and I'm preparing myself for the new life that I want. So before we move any farther down these YouTube streets, y'all, if you would go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Also hit that notification bell if you'd like to be made aware of any new videos that I upload. And feel free to share this video with someone you think might be helped by it. All right, let's get down to it, y'all. So the out with the old, in with the new title came about because I was thinking of once I prepared for the yard sale, I was putting things out there that I knew would not do me any good on the continent. Okay, that's material things. I have a bunch of boots, new boots, might I add, that I can't carry over to. I mean, I could, but it would be crazy for me to carry boots over to a tropical climate. So there are a lot of things like that: sweaters, coats, things that I'm getting rid of that won't work well for me on the continent. So not only were there material things that I was getting rid of, as I was sitting there at the yard sale, I started thinking about just mindsets, things that I do now that I need to shed before I get to the continent. Um, Even the way I do grocery shopping, I'm having to dial that back. I'm no longer trying to get myself in a position where I have a storage of things that are just there so that I'm not uncomfortable. You know how you just go, you remember when at the height of the C-19 situation, there were people who ran out and got all this toilet paper and ran out and got all of this water because the Western mindset says, I am not supposed to be without. Come on in here, somebody. The Western mindset says that I am not supposed to be without. And not only am I not supposed to be without, I'm supposed to have enough, more than enough, and more than enough. I'm preaching now, y'all. The Western mindset says that not only am I supposed to have enough, I'm supposed to have more than enough and more than enough. Y'all, I am actually doing something that many YouTubers have been telling people not to do. And I think a lot of people are deciding to do this as well. I am actually moving to the continent with no guaranteed source of income. And some people will say that sounds crazy. Solar Sister, why? Well, for me, I would rather take my chances in a new place where I can have peace of mind and struggle some figuring it out than be in a place where I may not be struggling, where I don't feel safe. I have not, it's scarier to me to stay in the West and be on pins and needles trying to figure out what's getting ready to come down the pike. You see, just a few days ago, this young kid just went into a high school and shot up some more kids. That's a Western thing. America is off the rails. And if you're not concerned about that, if you're not concerned about, people losing their crap, and that's not the word I wanted to use, but I'm trying to be respectful on these YouTube streets. If people are losing their crap with just being told to wear an apparatus on their faces, you think I feel comfortable here? The answer is no. I'd rather take my chances with no guaranteed source of income to have peace of mind and feel safe than be where I am right now. But that's just me. Now, there are some people who may be fortunate enough to have a pension or retirement or some other kind of business that they may do online where they're getting a guaranteed source of income monthly. That is great. But for people to tell people that that's the only way you're gonna make it is if you have this monthly income, listen, if you're going over there to live the same Western lifestyle that you're living, yeah, you will need to have that guaranteed source of income to live. But if you're going over there to live like the natives, the locals, they do it every day on whatever it is that they make, whatever they sell. They live on what they make. And so part of what we're having to do with this Western shift is shift our perspectives, shift our mindsets to figure out those things that are necessities and figure out those things that have just been comforts that we're used to. If you go over to a new country with a Western mindset, you will always come up short because what you'll do is you'll find yourself comparing your Western lifestyle to the new lifestyle that you're living, as opposed to forgetting about your Western lifestyle and now creating this new lifestyle in your new country of repatriation. That's part of being a repat. That's part of repatriating. You're shifting yourself from your current location and your current lifestyle, your current mindset, and moving over into another situation and figuring out what that new lifestyle is going to be. Now, y'all, I don't know if I'm sure plenty of people who lived in the South. I'm a Southern girl. If you lived in the South, you know, you probably had cousins from up north who would come and visit for the summer. And y'all know, even though we knew we were family, there was always that getting to know each other all over again, period. Where, you know, it was a little awkward. You know, they talked a little funny. Heck, y'all talked a little funny to them. They dressed a little funny and vice versa. But once you had a chance to kind of, you know, get comfortable and, you know, feel each other out, you found yourself out there playing in the heat and in the dirt and sand or whatever with your cousins, and you had forgotten all about those changes. Had forgotten all about those differences that you had, and you could just be um, free and open to enjoy each other's company. That's what I want to do once I get to the continent, and that's what I'm suggesting people should do. Is these people that we're going to see, we know that they're family some kind of way, but as diasporans, we know that we were taken away from this particular place and we're returning. Of course, there's going to be a period of having to get to know each other, having to figure out each other's nuances, and just figuring out a way to coexist and figure out this new family, you know, that we're creating. So, y'all, part of the title of this video again was Out with the Old, In with the New. Not just material things that we're having to get rid of, but we're also having to shed different mindsets and perspectives in order to make the best transition that we can make. So once I get to the continent, one of the biggest things that I want to do, I mean, I've started doing some of that stuff here, trying to detox my mind, trying to detox my body. Actually, I'm drinking my tea now. But once I get on the continent, one of the things that I do plan on doing is doing a mental, physical, spiritual detox to get myself in the best position that I can be to receive all that's good in my new country of repatriation. Now, of course, there are going to be some growing pains or whatever, but I'm ready for that. I'm not trying to go live a Western lifestyle in this new place. I'm trying to create a new lifestyle in the new place. So I've said what I'm going to say on this subject. If y'all would go ahead and get in the comments if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you're planning on repatriating, tell me some things that you're planning on doing to prepare yourself. Out with the old, in with the new is something that I'm just going to keep rolling around in my head because I want to give myself the best chance that I possibly can to make this a great move, a great life. So, y'all, if you would go ahead and thumbs up this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you on the next one. Again, this is your girl, Solar Sister. signing out. Y'all, if you can't do anything else, protect your head space, protect your heart space, keep your vibration high. Bye.